For 2019, the Pro RMK brings the tried and true chassis with a few tweaks and a brand new 850 Patriot motor. And let me tell you, it is a blast to ride in deep, deep snow and the most technical riding that you can put it into.
The 850 Pro RMK, you know, this thing's got that new Patriot 850 motor, and I mean, Polaris has always had a strong motor, and now, you know, they start off fresh and honestly come up with even more power. So this thing was awesome in the mountains. You can get the 155, the 163, or 174 track. You know, in this motor, honestly, even with the 174, plenty of power to pull it. Polaris, the thing is bulletproof. You know, they've tested this thing for the chassis for years and years and years, and now they throw this much more power at it. So, you know, an unbelievable force to be reckoned with in the mountains.
Most noticeably, beyond the 850 Patriot engine, is the new RMK React front suspension that's on all of our Pros. And this thing maintains all that precision and predictability that the Pro RMK is known for, but with a narrower setup and all new front suspension system, it is that much easier to ride.
Now Polaris, they did a lot of changes. That 850 motor, all new motor. They have narrow running boards, they have narrower front end, makes it easily to hold a side hill. I couldn't believe how nice, when you laid it into a side hill, that little bit narrower front end just held it so much nicer. You know, this new 850 Patriot engine, Polaris, just kudos to them. They go from the ground up, brand new motor. And for them to come with a new motor and then give us consumers a 4-year warranty, that's pretty good. That's a pretty bold statement on their part. They feel pretty confident on how that motor is going to be. The power is really good on that motor. It'll run with any of the other 850s, no problem.
It doesn't have to be an advanced rider to ride this sled. I mean, a lot of people see guys riding it through the tight trees and they, I never go in the trees. This sled, no, this sled handles everywhere. Just from the reaction with that new React front end, gets it on side better than ever. I mean, you can put this thing on its side and it'll hold the side hill for as long as you can hang on.
Yeah, so I've been on the 850 since January. The new React front end that is adjustable from 36 inches to 38. I think most people are really enjoying the front end at the 36, and having that narrow front end just makes the snowmobile that much easier to tip on its side, manipulate in the trees, and just overall just kind of hitting the easy button. It's making it a lot nicer for riders like me that are really aggressive and want this sled to fit through the tightest trees possible, but then even for riders that are just getting started with the sport, just makes it a lot easier for them to initiate their turns and do all that stuff as they're just learning.
Probably the biggest thing that I like about that 36-inch front end is that it's not darty, and it's not too aggressive. You know, it's very predictable. In the past, some of the sleds, when you go super narrow, they become really wobbly or darty, and that Pro RMK React suspension is something that you're going to be able to ride, and you're not going to be wondering which direction you're going to go. You can ride it in a neutral position, you can ride it aggressively, and really, you know, test out your skill level.
The crown jewel of the new 850, obviously in the power plant, this is a brand new motor. We're claiming 9% more power over the current 800 HO. It's a lot of new parts, a lot of things going on inside the motor that it sounds different, but it's pretty unanimous. The thing pulls super hard, its mid-range is unreal, and I'm really, really liking it and like where our Polaris is headed.